Did you know that over 1 million cars suffer catastrophic engine failure every year because of oil mistakes? And here's the kicker. Many of these disasters are caused by everyday drivers, people who thought they were doing everything right. But the truth is, they weren't. In this video, we're exposing the dumbest oil change habits that are silently wrecking your engine from the inside out. So buckle up, because the next few minutes could save you thousands in repairs. 10. Not warming up the engine before draining. It seems harmless enough. Pop the drain plug, let the oil flow, and you're good to go. But here's what most drivers don't realize. Draining oil from a cold engine means you're only doing half the job. Cold oil is thick, sluggish, sticky. It clings to engine parts like sludge in a clogged pipe. That means metal shavings, carbon deposits, and abrasive particles stay behind, right where you don't want them. These leftovers, they act like sandpaper, slowly eating away at your engine's internal components. The fix? Let your engine idle for just a few minutes before draining. That's all it takes to thin the oil and flush out the grime. Spend a couple minutes now, or spend thousands later. 9. Overfilling oil. Too little oil ruins engines, but too much can be just as deadly. When oil is overfilled, it gets whipped into foam, like oil in a blender. That frothy mess can't lubricate anything. Friction builds, heat rises, and the pressure? It skyrockets, forcing seals and gaskets to fail. This mistake often happens at quick lube shops. Technicians rush, don't double-check, or check the dipstick too soon. Always inspect oil after the engine cools, on level ground. If it's more than half a quart over the full mark, or if it looks foamy, drain it immediately. 8. Skipping the oil filter. Pouring clean oil through dirty armor. Your oil filter is far more than just a metal canister, it's your engine's frontline defense. Its job? To trap microscopic threats like metal shavings, soot, sludge, and debris that would otherwise circulate and grind away at critical engine components. But if you change your oil and skip the filter, you're making a big mistake. You're sending clean oil through a dirty, contaminated filter, instantly reintroducing yesterday's filth into your engine. It's like brushing your teeth with a used rag from a dirty sink. It defeats the entire purpose of cleaning in the first place. And it gets worse. As that old filter clogs, it begins to restrict oil flow, starving vital parts like camshafts, bearings, and lifters of the lubrication they need to function under pressure. Reduced flow means higher friction, more heat, and accelerated wear, all silently destroying your engine from the inside out. So don't try to save a few bucks by reusing an old filter. That $10 shortcut could cost you $3,000 or more in repairs. Every oil change should include a new filter. No shortcuts, no excuses. 7. Installing a dry oil filter. This is one of those mistakes even experienced mechanics sometimes overlook, installing a brand new oil filter without pre-filling it. At first glance, it seems harmless. After all, the oil pump will fill it once the engine starts, right? Yes, but during those first critical seconds after startup, your engine is essentially running dry. The oil pump prioritizes filling that empty filter before delivering oil to the rest of the engine. That delay, though brief, means several seconds of metal-on-metal contact inside your crankshaft, camshaft, and valve train. Parts spinning at thousands of RPMs with no lubrication. It might not blow your engine on the spot, but over time. Those dry starts add up, causing premature wear, internal scoring, and eventually, costly failure that no one sees coming until it's too late. The good news? This mistake is incredibly easy to avoid. Before installing a new oil filter, pre-fill it with fresh oil. It takes just 30 seconds, but it ensures immediate oil flow and protects your engine from unnecessary stress. 6. Changing oil on an uneven surface. Changing your oil on an uneven surface might seem harmless, something you can get away with if you're short on time or tools. But it's actually one of the most overlooked ways to compromise the quality of your oil change and the long-term health of your engine. When your car is tilted, even slightly, the oil inside the pan doesn't settle evenly. This causes two major problems. First, the old oil won't drain completely. Sludge, metal particles, and other contaminants can remain trapped in low points of the pan, polluting the fresh oil you're about to add. That leftover grime undermines the entire point of the oil change. Second, when it comes time to refill and check the dipstick, your reading becomes completely unreliable. A tilted dipstick can give a false sense of accuracy. You might think you've added the right amount of oil when you're actually running too low, starving your engine of lubrication, or overfilling it, which leads to foaming, excess pressure, and the risk of blown seals or gaskets. The solution is simple but critical. Always perform oil changes on flat, level ground. After refilling, let the engine idle for a minute to circulate the oil fully. Then shut it off, wait another minute, and check the dipstick. That's your real oil level. It's a small step, but it ensures your engine gets clean oil, the right volume, and zero guesswork. 5. Using the wrong oil filter. Not all oil filters are created equal, and using the wrong one can quietly wreak havoc on your engine. Filters may look similar on the outside, but they're engineered with very specific tolerances and features tailored to your vehicle's needs. Choosing an incorrect filter can throw off everything from oil flow rate to filtration quality and pressure regulation. Some filters may let harmful debris slip through, while others clog prematurely and force oil to bypass filtration altogether, sending dirty oil straight through your engine. It doesn't stop there. Mismatched threads or the wrong gasket size can result in poor sealing, leading to leaks or, in extreme cases, total filter blowouts under pressure. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They can lead to severe engine damage or even complete failure over time. The safest approach? Always cross-check the filter part number with your owner's manual or use a reputable OEM or high-quality aftermarket equivalent. It's a small detail, but one that plays a massive role in protecting your engine's longevity. 4. Not knowing when to replace the oil filter. Some drivers look at an oil filter and think, it still looks clean, it's probably fine. But here's the truth. Deep inside that filter, sludge, microscopic metal particles, and carbon deposits build up with every mile. And once the filter reaches its capacity, it can't trap any more contaminants. Your engine's lifeline, its oil flow, starts to suffocate. The symptoms might creep in quietly. A sluggish engine that doesn't respond like it used to, rising temperatures during normal drives, a faint knocking sound you hope is just nothing. 3. Misreading the dipstick. You just added fresh oil, tightened the cap, pulled out the dipstick, and it reads full. So you're good, right? Wrong. Dangerously wrong. What most drivers don't realize is that a dipstick reading immediately after adding oil doesn't reflect reality. At that moment, your oil hasn't even started its job yet. Here's what's really happening. The oil is still sitting in the pan. It hasn't been pumped through the filter, galleries, or critical engine components. But once you start the engine and the oil finally circulates, that full dipstick suddenly becomes low because some of the oil has now filled the system, where it belongs. And if you rely on that first reading and drive off, you're running your engine underfilled. That means reduced lubrication, increased friction, overheating, and over time, serious internal wear that shortens your engine's life. 2. Skipping oil changes. Skipping oil changes is one of the most damaging habits a car owner can develop. Engine oil does far more than just lubricate. It also cools internal components, cleans out contaminants, and forms a protective barrier against friction. But over time, oil breaks down. Heat, moisture, and combustion byproducts gradually turn it into thick, sticky sludge. Even if you rarely drive, the vital additives in oil, those that prevent corrosion, neutralize acids, and disperse debris, still degrade with age. That neglected oil can clog narrow oil passages, suffocate turbochargers, and wear down critical components like timing chains. To protect your engine, follow your vehicle's maintenance schedule, typically every 5,000 to 7,500 miles or every 6 to 12 months, whichever comes first. 1. Using the wrong oil type. Using the wrong oil type is a mistake that can quietly shorten your engine's life. Your engine was engineered with precise oil requirements in mind, and oil isn't one size fits all. Viscosity matters. If the oil is too thin, like using 5W20 in a vehicle designed for 10W40, it may fail to maintain a protective film under high temperatures, leading to metal-on-metal contact. On the other hand, oil that's too thick, like 20W50 in a modern engine, can strain the oil pump during cold starts, delay lubrication to vital components, and increase engine wear, especially in turbocharged engines. Environmental conditions also play a role. Colder climates require lower winter-rated oils for quicker flow, while hotter regions may demand higher viscosity to prevent thinning. Always follow the oil specifications listed in your owner's manual. Match the oil grade to your engine's design and your driving environment. Because in the end, oil is cheap, but replacing an engine isn't. These seemingly small habits are what separate engines that run strong past 200,000 miles from those that fail before they even reach 100,000. So before your next oil change, take the extra minute, follow the right steps, and give your engine the care it actually needs. If this video helped you understand how much damage those little mistakes can cause, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks oil is just oil.